everyone. Hello, Code Hawks, and welcome to this first flight kickoff. This is going to be quite a quick one. I'm just going to ramble on for a second just while a few people trickle in, and then we will get started. Today, I'm probably just going to quickly go through the GitHub repo. Just wanted to also say, if I'm looking down here, it's because I've got a screen here and I've got a screen here, and then my camera's up here, so it's a little bit far away. So if it looks like I'm not looking at you, then I apologize. But today, we're going through the first flight. That is the DatingDapp, First Flight. And I'm just going to go through the GitHub repo quickly, show you how to get started. So cloning the repo, building it, that kind of thing. And then I will just very quickly walk through what the protocol is about, and then you can go ahead and get started. So this will probably be about 15 minutes. It won't be a long one, because I just want to give you guys a little kickstart so that you can get finding all the little bugs. Actually, when I first started at Cypher, just before I started by doing First Flight. So these are a very good thing to do. And that is enough rambling, because there are a couple of you here and people can watch it on catch up. Oh, I didn't even explain who I am. Hi, I'm Ciara Nightingale, and I am an instructor and software engineer at Cypher. If you guys have been watching Updraft, then you might have seen my face before or heard my voice. So hi everyone. And I'm gonna get started. So I just need to change my layout. Hopefully you guys can see this. So this is the GitHub repo. It's on this CodeHawks-contest GitHub profile. And then the repo itself is called 2025-02, because this is American dates -DatingDapp. And then I'm just going to quickly take you through. Why is my screen not working? Interesting. Wouldn't let me scroll for a second then. That was weird. So this starts on February the 6th. So that was yesterday, already started, and ends on February the 13th. The number of lines of code is 197. So this is quite small in the grand scheme of things. So it's a good project to get started with learning how to audit. I'm going to read out the little project summary. So roses are red, violets are blue. Use this DatingDapp and love will find you. DatingDapp lets users mint a soul-bound NFT. So a soul-bound NFT is one that is non-transferable. But you can look into the soul-bound NFTs as part of your research as their verified dating profile. So your profile is itself an NFT. To express interest in someone, they pay 1 ETH, very steep, to like their profile. If the like is mutual, all previous like payments, so anyone they've previously liked, minus a 10% fee, are pulled into a shared multi-sig wallet, which both users can access for their first date. How cute. This system ensures genuine connections, due to the fact that it's so expensive, I assume, and turns every match into a meaningful on-chain commitment. Oh, I like the little double use of the word commitment. If anyone knows about polynomial commitments, that's a very interesting one. So the scope is in the source repo. There are 3 files: the like registry, the multi-sig, and the soul-bound profile NFT. I will let you guys go through the code yourselves at your own leisure. And my advice would be to look at the main entry points to smart contracts first. So that would be public or external functions, and then understand how each function is interacting with each other, if you go through the main pathways first. The chains that it's compatible with are Ethereum or any EVM equivalent chains, so keep that in mind. And the tokens are the ERC 721 standard. Setup coming soon. Known issues, none. It's important to read through these things when you're doing an audit, because if there are known issues, then you don't want to spend your time writing up issues that are already known. So let's just quickly copy this URL to clone the repo. So I clicked on code and then copied the URL, and then I'm going to clear my terminal. And then I'm just going to run git clone and then paste in that URL to clone the repo, and then going to navigate inside it by typing cd and then 2, because it was 2025, and then hitting tab to fill it in. And then I can open that in my code editor by running the command code dot. And then it's opened on my other screen. So if we open this little guy up, hopefully you can see, and then I'm going to open up my, I'm going to open up the README first, and then I'm going to open up my terminal. And to get started, we are first going to run forge install, which when I was running this earlier, wasn't actually installing anything. No, I don't think, oh, no, I don't want to move that. If I open up lib, there's nothing inside it. So what you can do if this happens is just head into the Git modules and then just copy the path. So after github.com/, then copy this, and then you can run forge install, and then that little bit of the path, and then add --no-commit. And then that will install that dependency. And then we can do the same with Open Zeppelin, forge install, --no-commit. Oh, I forgot to say, if you have any comments, then oops. Forge install Open Zeppelin. Oh, I forgot the first part of the Open Zeppelin one. That was silly. Right, let's go back here. Put that in there. Okay, so it's cloning now. If you have any questions, then drop them in the comment section, because then I can answer all of your questions. And if you have any questions afterwards, then please put them in the Cypher in Discord, because then someone from our team will be able to get back to you to answer all of your questions. And someone said, oh, you changed your setup. I changed my recording setup, maybe. Oh, it's different from Updraft, to be fair. Right, so now we have installed the dependencies. We can run forge build to build everything, and hopefully this will work. Unreachable code, but this is a warning, so it's built fine. And then we can run forge test to run the tests, which all pass. So then when you clone your repo, you can open up your source. I normally will run git, what was I doing? Checkout -b, and then I'll do like something like Ciara/audit to make my own little branch. And then I can like add any notes and things like that, and I can push it to my own GitHub so that I can keep track of any notes and thoughts I have. And then if I see something I think is interesting, maybe I think this struct is a little bit interesting, so I'll do /@ follow up if I want to follow something up later, or I can do @audit, and then I can search in my repo using here. I can be like, oh, find me all the places where I wasn't sure, @audit, and then I'll be able to see all my comments. So that is pretty much it. In terms of making a submission, if we head back over to my browser, then you can head to the Codehawks page. I haven't actually practiced what it is like. I haven't done this in a while, so you might need to bear with me for a second. We can head over to the first flight, and you can see here, DatingDapp First Flight. You can see it's beginner friendly, view the contest. And then you can hit the submit a vulnerability button to make a submit a finding. And you will have to log into profiles. So you would enter your email and log in. Then I don't know if I want to do this on the main page. So hang on, give me 1 second. I need to type in my password, so you're going to have to give me a second. Let me just double check I'm not live streaming that. Nope. Okie dokes. So if I bring this back over here, then I go to first flights, I click on view contest, and then I can click submit a vulnerability. I need to add payments wallet. Okay. just adding a payments wallet to my profile, and I don't want to stream that. So 1 second. Bear with me 1 more minute. I am just adding that payments wallet in there so that I can show you guys. And then let's go back. I know you can't see this right now because I don't want you to see what I've added. That's strange. I do have a payments wallet added. Okay, right. There we go. Sorry about that. Hopefully not too many of you have dropped off. Let me have a little look. Lost my tab. Okay, no, we're all good. We're all good. Okay, so then you will be taken, once you've added in your payments wallet, which the link will direct you to, you just see the little part of your profile that says add your payments wallet, paste in whatever wallet you want your payments to be sent to if you win anything, which in this case, it will just be XP. But if this was a competitive audit, then, you'd be sent funds. If you are working as an individual, then you would just fill out the title of your submission. So you would title it something like, I don't know, DOS vector in, I don't know, mint. This is really random. This does not function in this specific audit, but you title it something quite descriptive. What is the vulnerability? Sometimes also you can add things like the grade of it. So like high or whatever. Sometimes it's just H like that. And then we actually also have an updraft, a way to show we have a part of updraft which explains how to write these audit findings as well. So I'm just going to show you very quickly how you can easily find how to write these up. So you'd write a summary, vulnerability details, impact, tools used, and recommendations. So I'm just getting updraft to load because it's being a little bit slow this morning. Okay, so then in updraft, I could search something like, what would I search? Because we now have a search feature of updraft, which is super cool. And sorry, I got distracted by the comments about saying that. I thought for a second you were saying I actually did share my password, and I really freaked out. No, I'm not going to share my password with you. Yeah, so there's now a search part of updraft, which makes it super cool, because if you wanted to read about something like denial of service, then you would be able to serve this, if you can spell unlike me, then you'll be able to see all of the different parts of updraft which talk about denial of service, and it makes it easy for you to be able to filter through things. And because it's so difficult, isn't it, when you're like, oh, I definitely learned that somewhere in updraft, but I just don't remember where. Well, now you don't need to remember where, because we have this awesome search which have been built by the Cyphering team, and it is super, super cool. So what do we need to find? Submitting a finding. I mean, we could search something like vulnerability details. And then you can see it's got like reporting reentrancy, finding write-up. So this maybe will have recap about finding write-ups, and then you can click on it and it should take you to that lesson, which is awesome. So then I can look at the written lesson and I can see maybe a little bit about how I would write it. So yes, so here they've got the square brackets and S for, this is how you would, oh no, that's different. Anyway, this would have a summary about how to write up a finding, and then you can see the surrounding lessons: writing an amazing finding, recommended mitigations, how to write the proof of code, how to write the description, etc., the title, and then all of this is in Updraft. So if you don't know how to fill out these things, then you can use that search bar to find the part of Updraft which teaches us how to write a awesome finding, because you will also be more likely to win more XP if you write up your finding amazingly, because then you'll be added to the report. So sorry that was a little bit confusing, because I needed to add in my wallet, which I should have done before this stream. But I mean, this is a live stream, things go a little haywire, and that's more like what it's actually like when you are doing this yourself. Rewards for XP, I mean, bragging rights, to be honest. Like, it would be pretty cool if you had really high XP. I mean, I would think you're really cool, and Patrick would think you're really cool. Siphon team would think you're really cool. Other Hawks would also think you're really cool. So it's bragging rights, pretty much. So I've been going for about 16 minutes now. I'm going to wait for just a few seconds in case anyone has any other questions before wrapping things up. And yeah, I really encourage you all to test out the search bar in Updraft, because I think it's really cool. I always forget syntax and things like fallback functions and how the hierarchy works with that. And it makes it really easy to search through all of the awesome content to find what you're looking for. And I'm not seeing any other questions, so I'm going to end this stream here. And if you do have any other questions after this stream ends, then please drop them in the Cypher Discord, where we will be happy to answer your questions. And I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye and good luck.